and
right.
with that can work against you. So a lot of it's knowing who to work with, and and all of that. Definitely don't want to be screwed around with that.
Yeah, I'm probably sure I know who that promoter is, because that sounds like the one that did the Boba Flex thing. That's what they tried to do to us.
I know that they used to. Yeah, I used to work with them. So yeah, you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Because when we got on stage after Boba Flex, they actually made a new, or whatever their name is, go on after us. So
wow.
They when we were on, they're like, that's it, that's the last song. And I stopped the show and I'm like, motherfucker, I'll jump down here. My people stayed here till 2 a.m. to see this shit. We're fucking playing our set, bro, or I'm coming down there and there's going to be an issue. And we just continued to play. I go, what are you going to do, dude? Shut the power off. Do it.
Right.
It's going to turn into a battle inside this place. So we
World War III.
Yeah, no doubt. So I know you wanted to. We pretty much got to everything. We talked about the local metal scene, your shows, the CD release. I know you wanted to touch on Facebook and all the shit, because we talked about right before the show how 7 Factor had almost 1 million likes on Facebook. They deleted his page for no reason.
Yeah.
Your personal page has been deleted for promoting stuff.
Reason.
Right.
Yeah, I had no reason whatsoever. I actually, fortunately, I had a couple of profiles. One that I used exclusively to promote, and the other one was, just my personal page with my family pictures and all of that. And, and I use my personal one more often. My other one, I just kind of left sitting there. And, but anyway, I'm on my profile one day, and I just logged out. And I thought it was just a glitch on Facebook, so I tried to log back in, and it said that my profile had been deactivated. And so I clicked the button. It said, click here if you have questions. So I clicked it, and it gave me an appeal form. And so I filled out the appeal. I had no idea what I had done.
I'm losing you again a little bit.
Okay. Well, I had no idea, what I had done, why my account was deactivated. So I sent in my appeal, and my appeal was denied. And all I was given was, I was told I violated their terms of service, sent me a copy of their terms of service, and they said they will not reactivate my profile for any reason whatsoever. And I read over the terms of service, and I couldn't see anywhere anything that I had done to violate it whatsoever. One thing people might not understand, there's no phone number to call Facebook. There's no email address. There's no one to talk to complain. There's no nothing. And I lost photographs that, my father I will never get back, my children that I don't have any other copies of, things. I mean, when you have a Facebook profile, you almost feel like you own it. It's your memories. It's your life. It's your kids. It's, you really do kind of trust it with your stuff. And, and the reality that I think people need to understand is you don't own any of that. They own 100% of that. They own your memories, they own your pictures, they own your messages, they own your comments, your posts, everything. That's 100% theirs. And, so you got to be careful of that. I mean, I think I was a little bit too trusting and never thought in a million years it would take me off. But, there I am. It's gone. And no recourse. Nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like more of that's happening every day because they want, you can't even post a link to your website. And this is supposed to be social media. Then they'll show it. Well, you have 800 friends and they show it to 3 people.
Right. And, and here's the thing is they haven't, there's nothing in their terms of service that says you can't do that. That is not in violation of their terms of service. Misleading people, doing things like that, that's a violation. But by being legitimate, posting your website, doing all that is allowed as far as I could read in their terms of service. But what I think it is, and, we touched on it previously, is that we had found a way to promote our page, and get a lot of interaction on our page without doing their, pay for promotion posts. And I think because we were able to do that, I think it ticked them off, and they just, they want to make the money off their promoted posts, and they saw that what we were doing was working, and kind of, took away from their income. And I think that might be one of the reasons. But I don't know. They never gave me a real reason, and I'll never know.
Right. And honestly, to me, I mean, Facebook advertising isn't worth it. I mean, empty likes don't mean anything. So it's the quality of your fan. So as long as you can have 100 likes on your page, but it's or 10,000. It's the people that are contributing to it and seeing that. And,
well, that's it. That's exactly it. A like is nothing more than a subscription. That's all. When somebody likes your page, they're just subscribing to your page. They're not saying they like you. They're not saying anything like that. They're just subscribing. That's all they're doing. That maybe once in a while in their in their timeline they might see your post. That's essentially all that is. So yeah, a lot of people put a lot of hate in their likes, and it really doesn't have much to do with that. The only thing that's good if you like is, again, like you were saying, if people are interactive. People are responding to your posts and all that. That's what really matters. And that's what we were getting a lot of, on our page. And again, without their paid promotion. And that's, why I think that it's one of the reasons I think they might have deleted my profile.
Right. And I know once it came up, one of my friends sent me a message on Facebook saying, hey, this popped up about your post. And it gave him a survey to say, do you find this is advertising? And it gave him a little survey about me and what I post. Right. And I don't know. I guess that I don't know. I don't even know how Facebook really makes money, but it makes money off the people that are signed up for it. But
I know how they make their money. They sell the algorithms. I mean, they get to know what kind of person you are, what you're going to like, what they should suggest to you. It's all about suggestion. I mean, they have total control over what you see on your timeline, what comes up, what products you might want to buy. And they're in tune with that because, when you're liking things or you're commenting things, everything you put down goes into their algorithm, and they're able to sell that information to companies. Say, hey, this is this type of person. This is the kind of thing they want to buy. This is your target customer. That's the only way they make money. They really, if there's not a lot of advertisements on their page per se, so it's the only way they could make money,
Right. So, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, half the time when I see a suggested page or a group and it actually does get my attention, I go to move my mouse over it and the shit disappears. So it's like, is this stuff even really effective for the person trying to brand themselves? I don't know.
Oh, exactly. No, I agree. I agree completely. They probably didn't pay enough. Right. That's probably the bottom line. They didn't pay enough for their promotion.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, we're all stuck on Facebook. I mean, even as bad as I am at Facebook, and I'd love to just walk away from it, being in a band, I can't. There's no way I can. Everything it's tied in with everything.
Just being in the entertainment business in any form whatsoever, you have to be on Facebook. MySpace was the greatest fucking thing I ever had. When I had my radio show, I was getting 100,000 people a month for one little radio show on a website. And now it's like, I lost all of those people because I don't even go over there anymore. It's a waste of time. I mean,
it's gone. Yeah,
it's a disaster. It's a mess. And if they could bring back the old, but I don't know what drew exactly people to Facebook. I don't see it, but
I remember it was like one day, dude. It was one day. They all moved like cattle. Right. It was, I swear to God.
Yeah, that's
someone round them all up and just shipped them all over to Facebook. And it was. I felt like all of a sudden I was in MySpace, like yelling out into into an empty corridor. Hello, hello, hello. And there was nobody there. I'm like, am I the last person to hear? And,
I think that's how we all felt.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy because I had a Facebook, but I never went on it. And, and if I did, it was just literally personal stuff. I didn't want any band stuff on it at all. And, that all changed,
Right, because that's where everybody went to. That was the only place you get to get the word out. I mean...
Right, exactly. Everybody left. And, I think everybody left because they got tired of all the music posts.
Probably.
All the band posts and all the stuff we were setting up.
And then we followed them over there.
Right, they all ran away and we chased after him.
But a lot of these other sites, I mean, it's just it's hard. Like Reverb Nation, that you're not getting the general public there. You just that's for more or less hooking up with other bands and shit. So
yeah, it's musicians like you other musicians. That's pretty much all that is. Twitter is very limited. There's a new app called Periscopes, which is actually pretty cool. It's available for your Android, and it's where you can stream live, or you can actually watch other people streaming live. Now, there's only like 500 people that actually have this app across the world, so that's still people just doing stupid shit like smoking pot and thinking they're cool on there.
That's fun.
Yeah, we were those people too. But everybody starts out doing stupid stuff like. But that's kind of new. But there's really the application's kind of limited for what it is.
Right.
Nobody's come up with anything to beat Facebook yet.
Well, I think that Periscope is probably the biggest thing that's going to happen since Facebook, because it's actually. I mean, I listen to the Howard Stern show, so. Beetlejuice is on there and all of the Whack Pack and shit, but I see bands on there, so it's cool to actually let the band bring you into their world a little bit like that. So
no doubt about it. I was watching actually on 9/11. The guy that was there, that he was right at the foot of the.
I'm losing you again, James.
Well, a guy was filming on Periscope on 9/11. He was right at the lights where the Twin Towers were. And I haven't been to that site, and actually it brought tears to my eyes. Then the guy trying to tell these girls with nice asses, so he started filming.
Right.
So that's cool.
I'm losing you again there.
Dan Halen, we watched Dan Halen on their concert, and it is neat. It is pretty cool, and it's reality television. I mean, it's true reality. It's what's really going on, not total unscripted stuff.
Right,
it's pretty well.
Yeah, no, I mean, then you get the people that think they're funny and they're trying to do comedy bits. I just want to see some of it. But you guys are going to actually, did you say I think I seen a post about you guys doing the show through Periscope.
We are. We're going to stream, and we're going to actually try to get as many people to stream as possible. We want to light up the Tampa Bay area with like 20 Periscopes going on right in that venue. So we're going to be pushing for that all night. Showing people how to download it and all that. Because one thing about our band that maybe a little different than some of the bands is most of our band is a family. Dana and I are married. We're husband and wife. Jacob's my son, and my guitar or my bass player and my drummer are brothers. And my guitarist, we call him the redheaded stepchild because he's not related to any of us. But just a regular family life. I mean, in my house, we have 5 kids. So I mean, there's never a dull moment. So we don't often have the thought of having a reality show. But we think Periscope would actually work better for that.
Right, that's funny.
What's really going on? That's some of the shit that goes on in my house is quite entertaining.
I hear you. I know. I definitely know that feeling. So, but we're about 45 minutes in. I don't want to keep you too long. So, tell people where they can find you guys besides Facebook and get all the updates and get all the show information, links, your CDs and all that shit.
All right. Well, let's start with the infamous Facebook. We're at facebook.com/psychotribe.band. And don't spell Psychotribe the traditional way. It's PSYKOTRIBE. That's a little bit different. Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com/psychotribe. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/psychotribe. BIDS. Just look at it at the end of Psychotribe. Twitter, Psychotribe. Just Google us, man. We're like everywhere.
Yeah, that's the best way. I hear you. So, cool. I mean, it was great, working with you. You promote the show and stuff, so it's always great to have someone that does that. I appreciate together, so it's, one of those.
Absolutely. We're all family, man. That's what it's all about. And we definitely appreciate the opportunity of being on your show, man. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks, man. So it's going to be, it's going to be heard, all over the place. There's 8 avenues to check it out. It's pretty much
Awesome.
all over. I got fans everywhere at this point.